Done now? Done now?
No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
Okay. Well, well done now.
What's up, card fighters? Raptor 11 here.
And I'm Maxon.
And I'm Adam.
Yay! He's here again. So he's got his new stupid deck.
He's got Judge Dredd. I mean, Dimensional Police.
I have the greatest starter in the world, how do I?
Star called Trumpeter.
Basically, yes.
Yes.
But okay, let's talk about Dimensional Police, and particularly just one card called Commander Laurel.
L'Oreal. Because he's worth it.
And it says, right, rearguard ability, choose 4 your Dimensional Police rearguards and rest them. When your Dimensional Police Vanguard attacks and it hits, you may pick cast. If you do, choose one of your Vanguards, if you have more Vanguards. Have you ever had more Vanguards?
Tag team.
Only once.
Can you stand there? It doesn't really work in that game. And stand
Why
there.
would you stand your... I can stand your Vanguard. I can do so much.
That is the one time it would actually be like... Because I can! No, nothing happens.
And you just rested all your guys and just probably made you lose, the other person lose.
Or person just...
Good job!
But yeah.
Let's get back onto the track of Commander Lau, how amazing it is.
He's a 4K...
It's so good!
4K grade 1, but you can have a grade 3, like say, my favourite at this point, Mistress Rain. Just Enigma Rain. Have this and an 8K boost or something behind her. You hit with that column. You hit on maybe in the main. You know, the 3K grade 2 sharp holding.
Never.
Yeah, no chance in hell they're going to be able to guard that unless you
or they're insane, so then you go,
perfect guard.
excellent time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So you just swing it at that and they'll go, no guard. Drive check, draw trigger, put it on the Vanguard.
Put it all there. Put it all there.
Get a stand because you're pro. Stand the unit behind it as well. And then the effect of Laurel goes off no matter where he is. You rest Laurel and
the rest of them, 3 more.
Just everything else, and then you stand the Vanguard, who keeps the gains from before, and then it also gets its own effect of when it's 12k or more at the beginning of the end phase of an attack where it hit the Vanguard, you can stand the unit. So many combos, especially with Set 5 when you get Mirror Computer, who just
makes it transition to overdrive, and you're getting the stand trigger.
Yeah.
What about Set 8 when you can just use it with Ultimate Dayusha?
You don't use Rain with Dayusha, but this
Not
with
Rain, but I mean
this with
Laurel.
Ultimate Dayusha, sorry. Laurel just goes, oh, so you've got I've got a already on it.
So we can talk about quickly. So there are 2 versions currently. You basically use Enigma Storm with the Dayusha. Basically, they're just the same guy, but one's got a slight variety, and that's it.
So you'll always have your
So what happens with this is you go, you know, you can use your Cosmo Beak, play him down, gains.
Or Cosmo Ball.
Or Cosmo Ball. But
rest it. We'll get onto that.
We'll get onto that in a minute. It's not as good. As
I know it's not as good, but at the moment it's the only option we have.
Yeah. So let's say this happens, and we combo together.
Cosmo
so
Beak,
this gets the crit. So now they have the choice of perfect guarding, but you don't actually have to bother just attacking the Vanguard with it. Unless you're doing it early, you know they've got nothing, and you go, well, I could possibly win here if you do this.
Yeah.
But you can hit the rear guard, do it again. The other amazing thing about this is you don't even need this to get this effect off. No, this is the beauty of it. This is like comboing all your cards into one because of it gains the crit. Just hit the rear guard. May let it through.
Maybe if not, they might guard. So because sometimes rear guards are quite low, so you'll have to either overguard or guard, so it's one to pass.
Yeah.
And then no matter what trigger you get, you'll get that 5k on it, meaning it'll go through, and then it'll also get its effect.
And then
so when you stand it with this badass,
boom, he's got
again.
the effect. Go and you know, they'll probably have to guard that one. But
Definitely.
if they don't, there are more problems again. And
Cosmo Beak, when it's called to the rear guard, you can counter blast 2. Give one of your Vanguards 4k. Just one
like the main guys.
Yeah.
Now,
if you don't have this, you've got 2 other options. A grade 1 who's Cosmo Raw, who you can rest to give it your Vanguard 2k, the weird tiger.
Yeah.
And then you've also got Matteo Granda, who looks like a Cayman Rider. And when he attacks, no matter where he attacks, even if he doesn't hit, you can give your Vanguard another 2k. These 2 are amazing with this one again.
It combos much better with the rain. Like the Grenadiers still can get an attack off. Grenada. Grenada. Well, he can attack. So sometimes you still have these 8k, rear guards that
Yeah.
can attack. So that helps combos with this. This when it just puts the pressure on it because
It feels
they know because they think they're safe sometimes. Like, oh, he's not got enough because these have attacks or rested.
Yeah.
These two have attacks have been rested, but then you can just stand it and it doesn't matter
It
again.
feels like the deck has more synergy with Rain since Storm needs the plus 5k.
Yeah.
Me and Maxim were having a couple of games before, and what I did with this was use the effects of this one, rest it, give it its effect, swing this column at his rear guard at 16, let's hit through. Before I activate the effect of Laurel, because there is no chaining in Vanguard, you can just do effects whenever you want.
Yay, Vanguard.
Stand Laurel, and then rest the other 3 with him.
Yeah.
Stand the Vanguard again. Just keep hitting. But we're saying we've got Enigma and Storm, who's a weird name, Enigman. We know you're male. And then we've got
Well, she's Enigma.
it's Enigma. It's not Enigman.
No,
Enigman. But it's got
Rain.
She Enigma.
Boobs.
Yeah, Enigma. I think Enigma's kind of like common.
That's a conversation for
It's
another
like
day.
human.
Yeah.
Human.
Human.
I thought it's because he had a penis. No, and you've also got Dayusha. Set 5.
But he again needs only 2k to do anything. Or is it 3k?
He's
Four.
But that's why you run Cosmo.
But the thing is with the Enigma and Storm, he can become 11k with his ride chain all together. And
It feels Rain's more consistent because she just needs a 2 and it seems
That's
like
the thing.
many cards to give a 2.
if you combo it,
This-
it's comboed.
This
it's
build
better.
Rain build becomes amazing in set 5 because we get
Yeah.
Miracle Beauty, a 10k grade 3, who in the rear guard, when she stands, you can stand the unit behind her. New column of attack or double stand. Laurel's effect goes off. Rest the units again. Stand Rain. Rain's effect also happens. You stand the Vanguard. The booster behind the Vanguard. Hit again. Full field. Keep
Just with stand triggers, it just becomes stupid.
Who needs crash
really.
rides?
Well, who needs criticals at that point if you just keep on standing?
I
You
honest-
just go. If you can get 6 drive checks off,
Honestly,
it gets a bit retarded at that point because you just gained a load of advantage and then you can just outplay just with advantage.
Right
like
now
you
I'm
normally
running-
would.
I'm running 4 draw, 4 stand, 4 heal, 4 crit like always, but I would rather run 6 stand than 6 draw in the deck just because or 8 or just 8 stand
Yeah.
because this guy gets his own crit anyway.
Yeah.
The cross ride gets its own crit. You don't really need the criticals in the deck. They help, I admit. It's like if you hit with this when it's got its own crit and you hit a double and you stand it, that's quite depressing for your opponent.
It's quite hilarious.
For all people involved, bar the opponent.
People watching cheer for that.
I remember that one.
That was hilarious, man. I didn't even see it coming and I just got
he,
it.
he drops 10 against this. He's 2 to pass. I got first jack. Draw trigger, alter Vanguard, take it. Critical trigger! He jumps in the air. Shouts, that's Vanguard!
It's got 3 crits, goes through, and then he can stand. So he just goes, whatever, I'm just going to win this turn.
It's a lot like Mr. Invincible when he first came out. How
Yeah.
if you got that off, you'd just win.
Yeah.
Because it was just, here I am, I'm just gonna hit you again.
Yeah. Like how Spike Brothers does many attacks this turn. This is many powerful drive check attacks. So this is like in the opposite. In the way, this is the opposite of
It's kind
Spike
of
Brothers.
a bit more situational than Spike Brothers.
Spike Brothers are
This-
about making a field to keep hitting.
Yeah.
This is just about, this is my Vanguard punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dimensional
Ma-
Police,
it's
that as a
the
concept.
it's complete opposite, but still fun. To
Yeah.
play. It's
What's
like,
nice about Virtual Police as well is they rarely counterblast. The only things they have that counterblast right now is Cosmo Beak.
but that's a problem way because it's just.
It helps
So
a lot.
they have is a Cosmo Beak, and he is an 8k, which is
But-
The power of the rear
problem.
guard seem pretty
In
weak.
set 8 though,
Yeah.
in set
But
8,
that's the point of the deck.
Yeah.
How the rear guards are weak because you want to make this guy so big and smash.
in set 8
Perfect
we get a
guard.
grade
Yeah.
1 called Super Dimensional Robot Dialander, who when you call him to the rear guard, counterblast 1, Vanguard gains 4k. And we also get a Maiden of Libra clone called
Mika.
Operation Girl Mika.
Yeah.
So, off that one column, that's 16. If you hit a rear guard, you can't blasted free to draw an extra card that turn. if they've stopped your Vanguard getting through.
Yeah.
With a
Okay.
perfect guard, so you just
Okay.
go, alright. That's why I love this card. Because Laurel. Because
Laurel puts in so much threat.
Because
Perceived
you're not
threat.
running critical triggers at all. Well, you could do if you want, but I'm not. And yeah, you're gonna hit with the Vanguard first. Seems a bit wrong, but if they perfect guard it and you can't get through with the attack, you can put everything onto your rear.
Yeah.
Still, and if it does let it through, everything's rested, and you get your stand triggers.
I suppose
Everything
it
stands.
works really well with the Zeal.
Oh my
engine
god,
as
Zeal's amazing. And with that, it's just that's.
Because obviously it's hard for them to guard because they have a lower power, but with Laurel, you'll be able to stand your Vanguard again and just keep hitting.
It's great though because
Well, yeah, just try and just kill them
the
completely.
turn you ride Zeal, you force your opponent to drop the perfect guard they have because you make it a 0 or near enough. So if they don't have a perfect guard, they don't.
Well, if you're on,
Because you'll just keep
full
standing.
damage, if they are, but only initial ride, they lose 3k.
Yeah,
So alone, if
sorry.
they have a 10k Vanguard, it's 7k Vanguard.
It requires them to guard more.
That's comes because if you can get 17, they have to
Yeah.
guard 15. And 17's quite easy to make for
Well,
Vanguard.
even if you get the Loom Break off, it makes your opponents. If there's 10, it drops to 5. So suddenly, even your 18k columns are like absolutely huge.
Yeah.
And so, obviously, with Laurel, you can make your.
I like
Vanguard
to
attack
think.
just un-
I like to think.
Unmatchable.
I like
Yeah.
to think of Laurel as the cheap man's the end.
cheap man's the.
Well, it is because the end you have it's very expensive and
I thought the Duke was a cheap man's.
I said assholes. No, the thing is though, this does basically the same thing as it because you still keep your twin drive unlike Duke. The cost to it is though you rest in your whole field, so unless you hit the stands when you've got mirror computers out, you're not going to get a field of attack again. You can get one column of attack if you boost and rain, because then rain gets her effect off, and you can just go. Whoa!
Or stand the person behind you with rain, so she's massive.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. If you
It's
get
so many options
with rain, if you get 2 stand triggers and you've got 2 more computers out, you can just stand it again
and again
and again and again. It sits there shouting at the end, "Where is your god now? Where is your god now?" Here it is, perfect god.
So, the deck is.
It's
one of these fun decks that can work.
Yeah.
It just
Unlike
needs more of its support.
these other decks called
Narukami.
No, Mega.
Nubatama.
Nubatama. I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is Mega Colony, which is a bad Kagero.
That's a terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Because basically all they do is go, this can't stand. Well, I have to replace it. That's the
No, they don't do that. Grade 3 Giraffe. You retire 2 of your guys. 2 of theirs can't stand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you not seen it? That's the grade 3's effect. You counterblast 2, and I think you might discard Giraffe as well. Don't quote me on that. His effect, you retire 2 of your own guys to stop 2 of theirs standing. There is only one deck that would help in, and that is Tachikaze, because we've retired. Oh, sweet. Oh, there's more stuff. Oh, and we gain as well.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Doesn't make sense. They just made it so.
There's a counterboss as well.
Yeah.
Just made it.
Christ.
Yeah.
Bad. The grade 2 Giraffe is amazing.
Yeah.
When it hits, that can't stand.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They're only good if they were very cheap counterblasts.
It can upset this deck.
Yeah.
Quite a lot.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to get.
That's why it came into my head. But in any other deck, it's literally like going, this can't stand. Oh well, let's just replace it. There.
It's great.
That's like killing it with Kagero.
It's great when you're running.
Or if they don't do
What is it?
they get it again.
With the grade 2s.
Yeah, they get to intercept grade 2s, but if they don't kill it, they get to have it anyway.
Duke loves it. Duke goes, "Oh, so these 3 can't stand.
Nom nom nom.
Alright, I'll do them.
Tasty.
And I'll hit you again." It doesn't. They don't do a lot. They're funny.
Nubatama's the better than.
I mean,
Mega Colony.
that's Mega Colony are weak as well because the main booster, Taylor Joe, or is it Stealth Millipede? I think it's Stealth Millipede.
Yeah.
He can only give the Vanguard his extra 4k if all the units are rested. So if you're running Alfred, you just throw a unit behind him and go.
Oh.
Carry on.
Oh dear.
Yeah, you're not going to gain that extra 4k,
Yeah.
so you're not going to hit me for those numbers.
Or intentionally just keep something stood like a booster.
It's probably not worth it. So most of the time, just
It depends how
on
much the
what
opponents
you're
are
attacking
lying
with.
with.
Though.
I mean, I never,
Depends on what
again,
you're attacking
this deck can get around that sometimes because
You stand.
not even that, it's because sometimes like the rig are so weak, like the 6Ks and 8Ks. You go, oh, okay, I can't hit you. I'll just leave this stud. You don't gain anything. Good to know. I'll tell you one thing I do like though. They've got a grade 1 and grade 2. The toxic troopers. When they attack as a Vanguard, you can't intercept them.
No, it's just when you attack.
Just when they attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they attack.
Well, they're good.
but that's it. And they have a vermilion.
Ish.
They
have
Vermilion fish.
But then we've just discussed. We know your our feelings about Vermilion.
I love new.
We would like to know your feelings about Vermilion and other things you mentioned in the comments below. Annotation.
That better be only one now. Then you've used it now. You used that one annotation, no more.
That's Adam's annotation. I get one.
Okay, when do you want yours?
I'm not telling you.
But we're going to end soon.
I know.
You'll wait.
We're ending now.
Oh no!
I wanted my annotation.